Hi guys, it's the latest update to my channel, and I was asked by a couple of people, a couple of subscribers, to do a couple of videos. One was a top 10 Wii-U, which is huge and I'm currently editing, so I haven't forgotten about you, One Up Woman. And our World TV was asking about have I got any more Switch content. So yeah, I have. I picked up Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I wasn't sure at first if I was going to like it, but if you've played any of the XCOM games or turn-based strategy sort of games, it's very similar to that. It's a fantastic game. It is epic. It does say on the back, an epic quest. It really is epic, and you can switch your team members in and out. It's very much like Super Mario 3D to begin with, running around on the map. But once you reach a couple of Bowser flags, when you go through there, then it goes into turn-based mode, and it is basically turn-based combat. And you've got sort of effectively soft and hard cover. Soft cover gives you 50% protection, hard gives you 100, so it's like full size, but the cover can take damage as well. And there's a wealth of characters to choose from. You start off, I think, with Mario, Rabbid Peach, and Rabbid Luigi. And as you progress, you unlock more of your friends to join you, and you can switch them in and out depending on their abilities and their skills and things like that. There's some great mechanics like the jump mechanic, where you can get one of your team members to throw you, so it gives you a more advantageous position to take shots. I have to say, I'm glad I bought it, and I bought it pre-owned, but the person who had owned it before didn't actually register the card, so I got the 3 points off it. Bonus. But it is a great game, even if you buy it pre-owned or brand new. It doesn't really matter. All you get is the cartridge, which I know tastes awful. So that's proof it's legit, because it tastes terrible. The other thing I wanted to mention was, because I didn't do it in my previous video, was just after I did my previous Switch video, I picked up these from a company called Sparkfox, and they are Joy-Con grip holders, like so. And all one needs to do is pull the little tabs to the side so the top lifts up. You drop your Joy-Con in carefully, or as careful as you can. I'm not entirely sure if these are like left or right hand specific or not, because this one doesn't appear to want to fit. No, that one seems fine. No, it doesn't like that one. Okay, they might be left and right specific, but it doesn't actually say. See, that clips in a lot better. You will have to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Oh, it's marked. It's very faintly marked with a plus and a minus, so you know which side is going where. But once you've locked them in, they're like that, and you've got two actual shoulder buttons that you can use, as well as it feeling more like a traditional controller. And that, I've been playing, there's still holes in the back so you can access the trigger if you need to, but I've been using this to play games with my friend, and we've played Guns, Gore and Cannoli. That was fantastic. Mario Kart 2 with the blue one. Now it's got the minus sign there. Close it, lock it, it's in. And it's not going to fall out or anything. It's really, really sturdy. I like the locking latches at the sides. So you just pop it out, and you can just pop your Joy-Con out and close it up. Job done. Very, very, very cool. And I hate playing like this. Even with the little back strap on, it still feels really cramped. But when it's in one of these, say I stick the red one in, you just lock it in. When it's in one of these, it's got some actual grip to it. It feels like a real controller, and I can see myself using these a lot. And they weren't expensive. I think they're either £9 or £12, but I bought them online from game.co.uk, and they are definitely worth it. If you see them and you have any games that are multiplayer and can be played with a single Joy-Con each, like Guns, Gore and Cannoli, Mario Kart, Mario Party, which I've heard isn't very good. But that's all down to you. If you like it, you like it. But I saw Woodhawker's review and I wasn't overly taken with it. But yeah, you get a set of two with a little Sparkfox logo, one for each Joy-Con, and you and a buddy can play as if it was real controllers. For some news, I suppose. I know that it's been kicking around on the YouTube echo chamber about a new Switch, and it was released in the Wall Street Journal that Nintendo will be releasing a new Switch possibly summer next year, summer 2019. It was in the news. It was in the Wall Street Journal, and Nintendo haven't given any anything about what the improvements or the changes, what's going to happen to it, what the Switch is going to be like. I know they've been in talks with Nvidia, who are famed for their graphics cards, so potentially a graphics improvement or a graphics chip improvement. I'd love to see the big black border around the Switch's screen go and have it like Infinity Edge, like on the Galaxy S8 or S8 or S9 Plus. I had both. I've still got an S9 actually. You're watching me on my S9 Plus, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, so Infinity Edge or just something that gets rid of that border, that bezel, just to bring the screen up a little bit more. That'd make things lovely. There's been rumours about having more onboard storage, but that doesn't really affect me as I get most of my copies of games on physical, and I've already got a 128 gig card in there as it is, so there are a few digital games I've got, but not many. And certainly not enough to warrant increasing like the internal storage. If necessary, I'll just buy another memory card. Now, it's undecided whether they've come up with a new name, whether it's going to be you know how Nintendo name their consoles, like the new 3DS XL. Are we going to see a new Switch or a Switch XL? Or I know they're not going to go with Switch Pro because that's Sony's thing. Well, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the Switch XL, the Switch, new Switch? But it's kind of painful that there are a lot of people, including myself, who've only had a Switch for about 3 months, if that. And now they're saying, oh, we're bringing out a new model next year. Great, thanks. Cheers for that. So, does that mean that my existing games will perform better and there'll be less lag? Or does it mean they'll be bringing out games that will only be playable on the new version of the Switch? Because if that's the case, then all my Switch, well, I'll just have to sign up to the online service, back up all my saves to the cloud, go buy a new Switch, reinstall everything and re-download everything, and it's not, people aren't going to be happy, especially people that have adopted. I mean, it's only been out a year and a half or so, 2 years, like, come on. Yeah, and the whole thing with Telltale games, I've played through most, I'd say pretty much all of the Telltale games except for Batman: The Enemy Within, which I've been informed there will be a digital version for the Switch, but not a physical version. So that's kind of warned me off a bit, because I was going to get the original Batman first season on disc, on cart, finish it, trade it in, carry on the story on another cart so that I can trade it back in. But with digital, you can't do that, so you're stuck with it. So you pay £40 and you're stuck with a game that you'll play twice maybe. But when it comes to finishing games or continuing Telltale's legacy, people have been suggesting certain companies that may be able to, you know, pick up where Telltale left off. And in my opinion, I think the perfect people to actually complete The Walking Dead and possibly continue Telltale's games, Square Enix. Now, I know we're talking about the Switch and this is on Xbox One, but Life is Strange was fantastic. Life is Strange Before the Storm, fantastic. They do no wrong when it comes to storytelling. It is very, very good. So, might that be the solution if Square Enix buy up Telltale? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and find out. But anyway, I'm trying to make this short so people don't get bored. I've been Matt, and as far as I know, I'll continue to be Matt. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, liking, and hitting the bell notification so that you'll be notified of my latest videos. I'm sorry I've been a little bit slack of late. I haven't been well, and dealing with my mum's death is a bit difficult, especially with all the bills and trying to sort everything out. It's been difficult. It's been an emotional roller coaster as well as a financial one, and I don't have the money, so it's a case of wait and see and hope for the best, because I don't want to lose my home. Either way, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. You guys have a great time. Take care. Game on. Oh yeah, and just in case, read more. The show more section has all my contact details, my Patreon, my Facebook. Yeah, it's got Patreon, Patreon. I might stick my Instagram on there as well. Facebook I might put on. It's difficult juggling channels. But yeah, hit the show more. You'll see a little bit more info, and hopefully something that might interest you. And don't forget, leave a comment. These people left comments and they got what they wanted, and that is what I am here to do. So take care. Sorry for the forgetfulness, but take care, guys. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the next one anyway, hopefully. Take care. Bye now.